Tell me about yourself.
My name is Cameron Bogart. I was a team leader of the 101st Airborne for 3 years. I completed a year-long tour of duty to Afghanistan during Operation Enduring Freedom in 2010 and 11. After that, I used my post-9/11 GI Bill to go to Full Sail, in which I earned my Bachelor of Science degree in Recording Arts. I then decided to enroll in a master's program in which I earned my film production degree.
And what are you doing now?
I'm also the sports director for the Junior Journalism Foundation, in which I take young kids to the games and teach them the process by which they can interview the coaches and the players. I'm also the photojournalist for the Skyboat Media team, in which I go to the games and cover Florida State, USF, and UCF and photograph their games and pair them with articles.
Why do you want to work in film?
Why not work in film? I mean, my father always told me to find something that you love to do and get paid for it.
Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
I would love to be working in the film industry, particularly as a first assistant director. It really suits my detail-orientedness. Being able to manipulate and control time is something you get to do as a first assistant director. I think Tom Hanks in Castaway said, "Let us never commit the sin of losing track of time." And as a first assistant director, I've really bended and molded time, making up for 53 minutes here or an hour there. It's a great task to do. It's challenging, and I like challenges. That's what life's all about, and the first assistant directing position gives me that opportunity.
Where do you see yourself in 10 years?
Well, in 10 years, I would like to be working as a director, actually. I think being a first assistant director will give me the foundational and fundamental experience I need to step into the director's role and complete that job at a high level. I know it's going to be a lot of hard work, but everything in life that's worth doing is going to take a lot of hard work, and I know that I have the endurance to complete this task.
Tell me what your greatest strengths are.
I personally think my greatest strength is leadership. I take great pride in leading people. Working in teams is one of the greatest experiences ever. It gives back immediately. A couple of the other projects that I worked on that I really had fun doing was recently Turtle Love. It was a really fun experience because I was the key grip on that. And I got to experience a different side of film production in the sense that I was more hands-on with equipment rather than leading people and being in charge of time. I got to manipulate the things that really bring to life the production. I also enjoyed working on The Bet. We were working in downtown Orlando. That was my first experience working on a film set and seeing how big it could be. And I really had a great time. I mean, a lot of great people, met a lot of them, and I worked with them later on. So I think that's a really good experience and something that I'll remember for years to come.